So yeah, we'll just come to just sitting comfortably either on the chair or on the floor. Just crossing the legs, bringing the feet in towards your body. And just relaxing the hands onto your knees. So you can either turn the palms up or rest them down, just whatever feels best for you. And we're just going to start with a wee bit of breathing. So we're going to inhale through the nose as we rotate the neck to the right. And then we're going to exhale through the nose as we rotate the neck to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Lovely. Come into rest in center. And now we're going to do it with the shoulders. We're going to inhale to shrug. Exhale to release. All through the nose. Lovely. And then releasing the hands onto the floor now. We're going to inhale to turn the palms forwards and stack up the spine tall. And then exhale to slouch. With the slouch, you keep your neck up, head up. Lovely. Inhale to come forwards. Exhale, round your spine, but keep looking ahead. Lovely. Come into rest up tall now and just bringing the hands onto the tummy. And just allow the shoulders just to soften down your spine. And bringing the breath back in through the nose. We're going to breathe into the tummy and let your hands expand away as you breathe in. So the fingers will kind of widen apart, but stay in contact with your tummy. Hold for 2 at the end, and then exhale through the nose. Lovely, breathing in. And hold for 1, 2, and exhale. Lovely, nice sniff in. And 1, 2, and release through the nose. Lovely, last time. Hold for 1, 2, and slow release through the nose. Lovely. We're going to move into a seated twist now. We're going to go to the right first. So bringing your right hand to the left knee, and then bringing the left hand behind. We're going to gently hug the knee towards you, and then press the left shoulder back, and open your chest to the left. Do that lovely stretch up through the spine. Lovely. And then relax the muscles when you're into a nice deep stretch. So let those muscles switch off now. And think about taking the breath up and down your spine. So creating space in between the joints. And then gently releasing, coming back to center. We can uncross the feet now and bring your feet together. If you're in sitting, just bring your knees a wee bit wider than hip distance apart. And instead of holding the stretch, if you're in a chair, we're going to do the butterfly pose like this one. So instead of holding the stretch, go into just bending forward, sliding the hands down the legs and back up to sit. I think you would have a sore head if you stayed in a stretch and sitting for too long like this. So you just come in and out of the stretch. So toes or fingers towards toes and then coming back up tall. Otherwise, bringing the feet together. And we're going to gently slide forward. So allow the lower back to flex and let your chin come onto your chest. And you can either hold on to the feet or bring your hands onto the floor in front. Feeling that nice stretch in your lower back and the groin muscles in your hip. Lovely. Let the muscles gently soften and relax now. And then gently take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, come back up. And we're going to cross the legs in the opposite direction. So bring the opposite foot in towards you. You can remember what side you had in the first time. We normally have a preference, so it's basically the opposite of what you automatically do. And then we take the left hand to the right knee and come into your seated twist to the right. So press the chest open to the right. Feel that nice stretch in the mid back. And then let the muscles soften and stay still in the stretch. So let them relax. Lovely. Just taking the breath up and down the spine. Think about breathing space and through the tailbone right up to the neck. And then exhale tension from the neck all the way out to the bottom of the spine. Lovely. One more deep breath in. And then exhale to release. And from there, we're just going to come on to all fours. So coming on just directly now onto hands and knees. And just bringing the shoulders directly underneath, or the hands directly underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Lovely, and we're going to go into our cat-cow. So we're going to exhale as we press the floor away and round the spine towards the ceiling. And then we're going to inhale to uncurl the spine and look up ahead. Exhale to round the spine. And inhale to release. So allow the movement just to come from your tailbone. You're gently curling in and underneath. And then inhale to release and look up ahead. Lovely. From there, we're going to walk the hands forwards just a few inches. And now we're going to sweep the hips forwards, tuck the tailbone in, and then release and come back. So the main thing is that you're scooping the tailbone underneath. Yeah, and just make sure the hands are still further forward so you have room to move on to that. So take the hands a wee bit further forwards maybe. So you've got nice space to move on to the hands. Yeah, lovely. We can add the breath, so exhale, come into your half plank. And then inhale to release. Lovely, let's add a wee press at the end. So press and release. So coming into half plank and press and release. And last time. Lovely. Coming to rest now on the left elbow. And take your right hand in behind your left elbow. Take the knees nice and wide. And we're going to rest into thread the needle. So the right ear's on the floor. Left elbow's on the ground. And the right hand just slides in behind the left elbow. So just holding that nice stretch, feel it in between the shoulder blades. If it doesn't feel comfy for you to rest on the elbow, you can do your regular thread the needle with the hand on the floor, switching sides each time. So just see how it feels for you. So either elbow here and rest, or onto your hand and doing full thread the needle. Lovely. And then we'll switch sides. So coming onto the right elbow, turn the right palm onto the mat, and then slide the left hand in behind the right elbow and rest your left ear on the mat. Yeah, lovely. Feel that nice stretch in between the shoulder blades. Yeah. So taking the breath in between the shoulder blades, lovely. Nice deep breaths. Lovely. And then gently come back up and onto all fours. So we're going to come on to the hands and knees once more. We're going to curl the toes underneath this time. On the exhale, we're going to lift left hand, then the right hand, and then the knees. So exhale for each body part that you lift. So exhale to lift, inhale, release. Exhale to lift, inhale, release. And then exhale, lift the knees, inhale, release. Lovely. Lovely. And then coming back to rest the hands on the mat, release the knees. We're going to exhale, sit back on the heels, and then lift the hips to ceiling into your downward dog. And then inhale to lower. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale to lower. So see how that feels. If that's a wee bit too much, what you can do instead is hover the knees just 3 inches instead of 1 and sit back down. So just choose whatever variation suits you best. Exhale to either hover the knees 3 inches or move back into your downward dog. So the key with the downward dog is thinking about lifting the hips to the ceiling and press your mid back as if you're pressing your chest into the floor and let your head hang down in between the arms. Really get your shoulders to your ears with this one. Lovely, last time. And then coming back to the mat, take the knees nice and wide now, feet together. And then sit back into your shell stretch. So lower the forehead to the mat. And just taking the breath into the pelvis now. So think about softening the muscles around the pelvic floor and the hips. And then taking the breath into the side of the ribs. Lovely. And then finally take the breath into the tummy. Lovely. We're going to come back up then and we're going to come on to our knees. So you might want to pop a wee pillow under your knees for this one. See how it feels. We're going to be coming up with the knees stacked up in line with the hips and shoulders. And curling the toes underneath. So we're going to be coming from here. And then exhale and take the arms up overhead as you press the hips forwards. And then inhale to release. So just see how it feels in the shoulders. If you want to, you can come just to shoulder height. So exhale, press forwards, lengthen the arms up, and inhale, release. So you'll feel the tummy muscles and the pelvic muscles tighten as you press forwards, and you'll also feel the buttock muscles activate as you come up onto your stacked position on the knees. And you'll also maybe feel a wee stretch down the front of the thighs here. Lovely. Staying up on the knees, we're going to open to the right to press the right arm back and look back into palm. And same on the left. And inhale to lower. Lovely. Another couple of times. Press up on the exhale. Open, open, and inhale to lower. Lovely. And we'll do that once more. Lovely. We're going to stay up on the knees now and take the arms to shoulder height. Lovely. And we're going to think about that connection with the tummy. So drawing belly button to spine, lifting up the pelvic floor muscles. And as we do that, we're going to pulse the fingers or the hands up and down for 5 pulses on the inhale and 5 pulses on the exhale. Lovely. And final breath. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Release the arms now. And we're just going to scissor one arm up to the ear as we release the other arm down to your thigh. And just let the toes relax now out along the floor. Lovely. Lovely. Bringing the arm back to shoulder height once more. We're going to rotate to the right and release. And then come to the left and release. And then lower. Lovely. So for the next wee one, we're going to kind of go onto our side. So we'll keep the knees bent up. You can either rest on your elbow with the palm down on the mat, or you can rest on your hand, which will be a wee bit more difficult. So see what feels best, either onto the elbow or the hand. And we're going to start with just taking the fingertips and through that space, and then press them back and open. So your chest will rotate towards the floor, and then you lift your chest and your rib cage up as you press the palms back. Lovely. Once more, and then we're going to rest the hand on the hip. And now we're going to exhale and either press the floor away with your elbow or your hand and lift the hips up into your half plank. We're just going to do 2 more. And last time. Lovely. It's tough, so it's just seeing what works best for you, either on the hand or the elbow. Sometimes you might find it easier to be on the hand if it's for keeping the hand a wee bit further away, more space to move. Where the elbow, you've got shorter room to get the hips lifted up. It just depends. Okay, from there we're going to go onto the knees again. So bringing the right knee onto the floor now. You can put where you pillow underneath, and the left foot in front. And we're just going to start with arms reaching forwards into a nice thigh stretch on the right leg. Lovely. And then we're going to sit back on the heel and reach the hands to the front ankle. Go into a hamstring stretch. You're sitting back, straighten the knee and reach the hands down the thigh towards the ankle. Lovely. And switching sides. So bringing the pillow onto the left knee. And just in your own time, sweeping forwards so you're feeling the stretch in the left thigh now as you take the arms up and overhead. Lovely. Lovely. And now sit back on the right hip and reach your hands to the right ankle into your hamstring stretch. And then just release out of it. So you're going to come in and out of the stretch. Yeah. Lovely. Last time. And then we're just going to do the wee side series on the opposite side. So that's where you either rest on your hand, so switching sides, either resting on your hand or resting on your elbow. Just make sure the hand or the elbow is a good wee distance away from you so you have space to move on to it. If it's closer, it actually makes it harder. It's difficult to press. It's easier to take your weight over the arm when it's further away. So we'll start with the wee warm-up bit, which is just pinning the fingertips through the space and then press open and to thread the needle. Lovely. And then come on just to bring your hand on your hip and in your own time, either pressing up on the elbow or the hand on the exhale into half plank. Inhale to lower. Lovely. We'll do one more and then we're going to come up into standing. Lovely. Well done. All right, we're going to come up onto our feet now. And just bringing the legs just hip distance apart. And we're going to start with the hands on the hips. Take the feet slightly wider, sorry, than just hip distance. And we're going to just move into our simple squats. So sitting back on the heels. If you're going into a low chair. And then gently press back up and push the hips forwards. Lovely. Lovely. Taking the arms now up in front. And as we take the left arm up, we're going to march up the right knee and switch. Lovely. Take both arms overhead now And imagine we've got a band in our hand and we're going to pull the band apart as we take one knee to hip height. So on the exhale, hover the knee, inhale to lower. Lovely. I'm going to show you the next wee one from the side. So we're going to move into your deadlift. So you come to the side. And with this one, you press the hips out behind and lift the chest up. And then just the fingertips you just release. Wherever the fingertips fall to, that's it. That's where you should be feeling you're limited by your hamstrings here. And then imagine you're pulling something out of the floor and just come back up nice and tall. So you press the hips out behind, lower the chest, but keep looking up. Feel it pulling your hamstrings, so the knees will be slightly bent. And then pull the hands up as if you're pulling a old style lawnmower out of the floor. Lovely. So the main thing is you really push your hips out behind. Lift your hips out behind, lift your tailbone to ceiling. And the back stays flat. It actually stays arched the opposite direction. So you could rest a cup of tea on your lower back. So your chest stays up, back stays flat. And then pull back up. Lovely. Lovely, last couple. Really nice. We're going to take the feet a good wee bit wider now for the next one. We're going to go into wide leg squats. And we're going to have the arms at 90 degrees. And we're going to lower and pulse, 2, 3, inhale, come back up. Lovely, release and just bring the right hand now, bring it to the left heel as you squat and then open to the right and switch sides, left hand to right heel, open to the left. Lovely, one more each side. And then we're going to bring the right foot just a few inches behind. So as we raise the right knee to hip height, we're going to take the left hand up and then release, reverse. The right hand comes up as the right foot goes behind. It's kind of like you're about to run or take off on the spot. So right arm goes up with the right foot going back. So as you step forwards, left arm up with right knee and release. Lovely, and switching sides, taking the left foot behind. And as you take the left knee up, so does the right arm sweep up. Lovely. Lovely, really nice. Last two. We're going to switch sides again. Now take the right foot slightly further back. See how it feels with lunging. You can either do a mini lunge, so just drop this knee a couple of inches, or you can go into your full lunge. So lower and come back up. We're going to lower and pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower and pulse 2, 3. So just you choose the depth of your lunge. Lovely, last one. And once you're done, just step forwards and then take the left foot back. And in your own time, just lunge in, so it's lowering the left knee down and come back up and pulse. Lovely. Lovely, and once more. Really nice. We're going to just slow it down for the last wee bit. So coming back to center, bring the feet hip distance apart. And now we're just going to melt down. So bring the chin to chest, melt down through the spine and lengthen the fingertips towards the floor. And then gently inhale to come back up. Bring the hands together, bring them onto the chest, and gently rotate to your right. And back to center. Open to the left. And back to center. Lovely. On the next exhale, melt down through the center. And then inhale, sweep the fingertips overhead. Thumbs onto chest. And gently press up and to the right. And to the left. Lovely. So we're going to come down into lion now on your back. So bring a wee cushion, pop it behind the head. And we're going to start with hugging the back of the right thigh and pressing the right heel to ceiling. And we're going to sweep the toes up and down. Lovely. And then we're going to circle to the right for 3, 2, 1. Circle the foot to the left for 3, 2, 1. And switch. And switch. And bend that knee back up. Pop it in front of the left knee. And you can either press the right knee away or hug the back of the left thigh. Put a nice strong stretch in the right hip. And then gently release the right foot to floor and press the left heel to ceiling and sweep the toes up and down. And circling to the right for 3, 2, 1, and switch. And switch. And switch. Bending the knee up now. Place the right heel in front of the, left heel in front of the right knee. You can either push the left knee away or hug the back of the right thigh, coming into a deeper stretch.
Lovely. Then we're going to release and bring the feet together and let the knees just release and open out to the side. Palms turn up towards the ceiling. Lovely. If it doesn't feel comfy there, you can put a wee cushion under your knee on both sides. See how it feels. We're only going to stay here for about another 40 seconds. So think about relaxing the groin muscles. Breathing deep into the pelvis. Lovely. And then just gently hug the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. So I'm going to let you all relax now. I'm just going to keep going because I'm going to record the wee relaxation bit, I think. So you can maybe do it if you're doing the class again. So yeah, if you want to get your wee cushions, pop one under the head and even one under the knees, or pop on your jacket or blanket as well. So we'll start with the wee poem from Rumi. Our minds are like a guest house. Every day we welcome new visitors, happiness, anger, sadness. Some feelings and emotions can be unexpected guests. Welcome and embrace them all. Even if they're a little frightening or unpleasant, sometimes sweeping in like a storm, messing up the house. Still treat them well. Maybe a good cleanup can make room for something new, something beautiful. The worrying thought, the shame, the jealousy, meet them all at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each guest is a gift and has been sent for a reason. Why do we care about bringing the body and mind together? Can't we just continue as we are? Reuniting body and mind, which have become alienated from each other, allows us to reunite with ourselves. Once we have come home to ourselves, we can be fully present for ourselves and for others. If we are sad, anxious, or lonely, we may think we need to fix or change something in our minds. If our shoulders are tight, we may think we need a doctor to help us fix that area of our body. But the key to happiness is full integration of mind and body. Much of our suffering comes from an unnecessary division of mind versus matter. We may think there's something wrong with our minds or wrong with our bodies that we need to fix or heal, that one separate thing. But it's impossible to remove mind from body or body from mind. They are two manifestations of the same thing. Breathing in, I'm aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I'm aware of my whole body. Allow your body to relax now and become aware of the floor beneath you. and with contact of your body with the floor, and breathe. Allow your body to sink into the floor. Become aware of your breathing in and out. Be aware of your abdomen rising and falling as you breathe. Rising, falling, rising, falling, and breathe. Breathing in, bring awareness to your eyes. And breathing out, allow your eyes to relax. Allow your eyes to sink back into your head, letting go of the tension and all the tiny muscles around your eyes. Our eyes allow us to see a paradise of shapes and colours. Allow your eyes to rest, sending love and gratitude to your eyes. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your mouth. And breathing out, allow your mouth to relax. Release the tension around your mouth. Your lips are like the petals of a flower. Let a gentle smile bloom on your lips. Smiling releases the tension and the dozens of muscles in your face. Feel the tension release in your cheeks, your jaw, your throat. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your shoulders. And breathing out, allow your shoulders to relax. Let them sink into the floor. Let all the accumulated tension flow onto the floor. You carry so much with your shoulders. Now let them relax as you care for your shoulders and breathe. Breathing in, become aware of your arms. Breathing out, relax your arms. Let your arms sink into the floor. Your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, hands, fingers, all the tiny muscles. Move your fingers a little if you need to help the muscles relax. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your heart. Breathing out, allow your heart to relax. We have neglected our hearts for a long time in the way that we work, eat, and manage stress. And breathe. Your heart beats for you day and night. Embrace your heart with mindfulness and tenderness, reconciling and taking care of your heart. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your legs. And breathing out, allow your legs to relax. Release all the tension in your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. You may want to move your toes a little to help them relax. Send love and care to your toes and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Your whole body feels light. You've nowhere to be, nothing to do. You're as free as a cloud floating in the sky. And breathe. Bring your awareness back to your breathing, to your abdomen, rising and falling. Follow your breath. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, imagine a warm golden light entering your body through the crown of your head. Invite the warm, healing light as it travels down through your neck and into your chest. Take a breath into the light as it enters your heart, bringing you warmth, strength, and healing. Invite the warm golden light to travel down through your body now, entering each of your internal organs one by one, gently bringing them to life. Visualize the warm golden light entering each of the millions of cells throughout your body, giving you strength and vitality. Feel the warm golden light now sweeping down through your hips and pelvis, wrapping around your thighs. Take a breath into the light as it sweeps down through your calves and shins, entering your feet, lighting up each toe one by one. Feel the warm golden light now sweep down through your shoulders, wrapping around your upper arms and elbows. Feel the warm golden light sweeping down through your forearms and lighting up each finger and thumb one by one. Visualize your entire body now wrapped in this warm golden aura. You're feeling completely relaxed and at peace. Bring your awareness to your breath now. So gently breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another deep cleansing breath in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving into our final breath. Taking a long inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently release for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're feeling completely relaxed now in mind and body. And take this sense of peace and well-being with you as you return to your day.